yesterday was such a great reaction. I figured we'd go right back to it today. And as you know, I've already put up my FIFA episode. That's already been recorded. This is our second thing. I know wrestling's gonna have a pre-recorded version come out right after this, and then we'll have a long Dead by Daylight stream later on today. So a lot of things going on. Hopefully you guys are really excited for it. I am too. Let's go. We got the Yankees and Athletics. Masahiro Tanaka is gonna be the pitcher. We'll be using the Yankees for this one. Super pumped up. Let's see how it goes. And hopefully everyone's having a pretty good time so far. I know I am. So let's get it on. Those of you who've ever watched Celebrity Deathmatch, you know what I'm talking about.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the New York Yankees and the Oakland A's. A's baseball is on. All right,
Yankees who are 9-5, the Oakland Athletics are not doing too well at 6-8.
At the plate, DJ LeMahieu. He'll get us started in this one.
I'm going to use the Yankees a little bit early.
High in the air out to
LeMahieu just smashing that one out. Never mind.
Laureano is right there, one down.
The first baseman, number 23.
Coming to the plate now.
Right, Madden, it's all on you.
He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest.
What's up, TY? Welcome.
There's a swing and a drive hit.
That's gotta be gone.
It bangs off the scoreboard.
Yeah, that's definitely a solo home run. Yeah, he just hurt off the wood. That was be a homer for Don Mattingly.
What a way to get
one more time. Crack. Just wow.
Top of the first and a big fly, just like that, they take the lead.
Well, the fact that that's a homer, they may want to work on their
now, Lou Gehrig.
homer ideas.
Drilled to first.
Oh, he actually caught that? I thought.
And he'll take it to the bag himself.
Alrighty.
Stepping up to the plate,
Mickey Mantle.
He's definitely off to a fast start in the early
This Yankee team's gonna be a tough one to beat.
Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. And
that's gone. Home run.
Still another.
Mickey Mantle solo home run, his 4th of the year.
Well, it's very early, but he's looked out of sorts from the beginning. They've already roughed him up for
and a similar spot too, just barely going over the top.
See if he can regroup or he blows up. Could go either way at this point.
Here comes the first pitch.
Here goes Aaron Judge. The judge, jury, and executioner. It's going to be another solo bomb.
Back-to-back jacks.
That's 3 solo home runs. And it's not looking good right now for the Athletics.
Being contagious. That is exactly what we're talking about. One guy tees off, and the guy behind him starts to feel a little bit more confident, a little bit more focused. The next thing you know, you've got 3 home runs in an inning, and your entire offense is off and running.
So coming to the plate, Torres.
He's going to be careful once to try to throw at Torres, but Torres is going to make it.
And they are not going to get him at first. He's aboard easily.
Was it the 7th guy in the lineup?
Nice effort by the shortstop right there.
Now it's Giancarlo Stanton. This isn't looking good for them.
You know, dealer in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just
Stanton's going to line it out. Yep.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the
that was a rough first
coming
inning
via solo home runs. On now to the bottom
for the
of
Oakland A's. They got 4 hits, 3 homers, 3 solo shots too.
Now at the plate,
It could have been worse. I mean, they should be a little bit excited about the fact they didn't, give like 7 runs in those 3 homers. I'd rather give 3 solos than 3, 2, 3, 4 homers.
Early season contest.
One of the keys to securing
a swing and a drive sent out toward the gap.
That might be gone. No, it's going to stay inside the park. It's going to be a double.
And the Yankees are in business here. It's a leadoff double.
Gio Urshela with a double. Now it's the Kraken Gary Sanchez, who is not hitting well at all.
He jumped all over the first thing he saw and
he's not hitting 200.
Around the bases.
So now to the plate, Gary Sanchez. Davis going back. And
that's to be a 2-run shot from Gary Sanchez, his 2nd home run of the season. With the campaign, he just smashed it out of there. Yeah, bang.
Dan Dero, what do you make of all this?
Dero, I don't know what you think.
He probably could have caught. Well, maybe.
Where I think the hitters right now, they must be seeing beach balls up there right now with 4 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, this lineup from top to bottom has power. Just
DJ LeMahieu. Oh, he missed it. He missed it. That's gonna give LeMahieu the double.
The 388 sign. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
What is up to that 4th person who just came in? Welcome, welcome.
Like the pitching coach is going to come out.
We're watching like the demise of the Oakland Athletics at the moment.
Once he makes sure he's okay physically,
and what is up, Herbert Lemon?
The rest of the way.
Because Don Magna had a solo homer earlier.
And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight.
They advance her into third base. Magna's out of there.
For the first out, but it's a productive one as the runner moves up to third. So coming
okay,
to the
Lou
plate,
Gehrig, let's see what you got.
Gehrig. They've got 2 already home in the inning and a potential.
Oh wow, you were 0 for 1 to start off.
Only 90 feet away. First delivery.
All the Yankees' runs have come off of homers.
Reined in.
To be their first actual run of the game.
Meanwhile, the runner is in to score. Settling in
There's
now.
Mickey Mantle. He's also got a solo homer.
Off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around.
The last at that, Matty D, we heard this guy.
And he's gonna get a base hit. Look at that, keeping it going.
Didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this
time. These Athletics really don't know what hit him at the moment.
You know who's the happiest man in the building right now? His starting pitcher. He's got a big old smile on his face. He knows he has a.
So this Aaron Judge, who also did he hit a home run? He did. He did.
And
Aaron Judge is gonna just line that one out of there, and it's he's out. Hey, what's up, Mr. LeGroux? How's it going, man? Where's the guy with the power hit? Oh, Gary Sanchez, the guy I always draft. Yeah, he already hit a homer. He was later on. He was earlier on, I should say. He should be coming up soon.
New inning set to get underway at the plate. Torres ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hard on the ground towards short. Simeon's there.
Viber Torres is going to be out.
Time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Let's see what John Carl Stanton's got going for himself. Got a
just a 3 for 13 batting line. He also has
and that might be gone. Oh, it's not. It stays inside the park. It's going to be a double for John Carlos Stanton. Oh, he almost got thrown out of there.
This thing stays in the park, but let me tell you something. He absolutely crushed this.
You're showing out the man for at bat.
It takes a lot to get one out of here, and he almost does it. It carried a long time and hit it halfway up the wall for a long double.
Oh, and he botches it. On to second.
Nearly getting that double thanks to that botch. This is not going well for the Athletics. This nightmare just continues and continues. We're only in the 3rd inning. The Yankees are just pounding them out at the moment.
Gary Sanchez. And he might have another one.
And I think Gary Sanchez with his second 2-run homer of the game and his 3rd of the season. That's your power hitter right there, folks.
Gary Sanchez, his 2nd of the game as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
Now back to DJ LeMahieu.
Line drive to left.
Well, that's going to be an out.
Get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Right now, if you're an Oakland Athletics fan, you're like, what is happening?
This is on the ground over to first. Olsen takes it on his own, and the inning is over.
So for this episode, we'll probably do 2 games of batting, 2 games of pitching, then a game or 2 of both of them.
Of the 4th. Now at the plate, Lou Gehrig. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Hit out towards second.
Because baseball's our newer series, I want to have what I always do is I want to have at least an episode once a day for the first week.
Digging in and looking for more. Mickey Mantle. He launched one over the wall.
Here's the big Mickey Mantle. Big Mick. Oh, never mind.
Strike 1. Coming down in buckets, cats and dogs. Insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
Total
agreement. It is raining kind of hard. The Madden, yeah, he popped it up.
Careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist
There
like
goes
it
the
is right
judge,
now, so
Aaron
the umpires
Judge.
are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
Line
All
drive to
right,
center
that's
field.
gotta. Oh, never mind.
Loriano
Never mind.
will get
It's
there,
gonna be an
and he
out.
puts it away to
Tanaka's having a solid outing, only giving up 2 hits in 4 innings.
gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to.
Hey, what's
at
up,
least eat a couple of
Octavian? What's
innings
up,
for his
man?
guys. Hit hard down the line.
Welcome, welcome.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Right, but Torres the shot.
Ground
Uh
is short.
oh. And the throw pitch. Oh, wait a minute, referee. Umpire. I think that I would, if I'm the Yankees, I would challenge that. They're not going to challenge it. That's a risky decision. I think he was safe.
A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Into center field.
Here goes
Line
Stanton
drive
to get
base
that
hit.
base hit single.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
Stanton on first. Now we got Jerry Urshela.
Giovanni Urshela. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left.
I think
and
he'll
out of
stick with
play.
that change. If I see what you're trying to
2
do.
trips for him thus far. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. On a line to shortstop. Yeah, they got there so
Stop
quickly,
me in
the
my
runner
tracks.
didn't
Like,
get very far
no.
from the bag. They settle with just the 1 out. Ready to take his hacks again. Gary Sanchez.
Here goes Gary Sanchez. Man, who's dominating so far, and that might be another dominating hit.
Gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. Stanton rounds third and
And John Carlos Stanton is going to get the RBI.
Way out in front now, up by 10.
That means Gary Sanchez has like what, 5 RBIs now?
Why don't you? With that RBI double, his 5th run driven into the game.
Yeah, they just said thank you, the thank you announcer guy.
That sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. He hits it hard on the ground to the left, and that's through into left.
LeMahieu getting a base hit single. They're trying to go for the. Why he actually got him?
Well up the line as he
Why'd they do that?
scores
Why did they do
easily.
that?
Second, and he's out.
The game
Digging
auto
in,
did that. You
Austin
risky
Allen.
Dinkelberg.
Now at the plate, Don
Well, now it's
Madden.
11-0, and the bleeding continues for the Oakland A's. And Magn's gonna get a base hit single.
I'm shocked this pitcher keeps trying to attack the zone with them being so aggressive early in the count. You wonder if he wouldn't be served a little better, just kind of nibbling for a little bit early and then pound.
That just barely got over.
Oh,
And it's just getting worse and worse. Yeah. Oh my God! And that arm, that was terrible.
It into the infield.
It just keeps becoming a disaster for him.
The center fielder, Mickey.
Mickey Mantle's up to bat.
Into the box, Mickey Mantle. Oh, and he goes the other way, and he drives it out to deep right center field. It'll die on the warning track as the catch is made.
And the sac fly is going to bring in an RBI.
And he will get in to score, and it's a run batted in on the sacrifice fly.
And what is that, their third or fourth pitcher that's
eat a couple of innings for his guys. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one.
times are rough for Oakland, and this is just game 1. Good gracious.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Nice change of speeds though. He's actually Yasmero is probably the more intellectual pitcher I've faced so far. That might be gone.
That one's got a chance.
That might be gone. Aaron Judge, all rise for the Judge. A 2-run home run for Aaron Judge, his 4th of the season.
Impressive shot to dead center field. Guys, do you believe what we're seeing here today? With 6 home runs so far, this lineup is turning in a performance for the ages at the plate.
Yeah, man, you don't see this very often, D-Row, when it's cold and chilly like this. Wind blowing in a little bit, but we're still seeing a lot of home runs.
Yeah, Dan,
And Torres gets gunned out at first.
Our hats to both offenses right now because they came to play. Moving traffic against this cold weather, not easy to do.
It's tough right now. These guys are.
Sliding into the box.
The Yankees are. I didn't think it'd be this bad for them.
Just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. 2 out, nobody on.
Giancarlo Stanton, 1,550 hits, they said?
Pretty well
It's gone. It's gone. Goodbye. The solo shot home run from Giancarlo Stanton. His 6th of the season.
It's a solo blast off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. 6th home run on the season for him as they just continue to pour it on here. Into the box now, Gio Urshela as he grounds.
So right now these Oakland Athletic fans have no idea what hit him. And that's it for the 6th inning as they're bleeding. I guess it's paused for the moment.
3 runs on the scoreboard. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. The Yankees striding in for Oakland.
Yeah, right now this is for the Yankees. This is like T-ball. This is spring training.
Hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Gary Sanchez.
Lou Trevino coming in after Petit didn't have the greatest run. Sanchez thinks he'll get his 2nd double of this game.
And he'll pull into 2nd with his 4th hit of the ball game.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches, but when he serves up a fastball like
now it's
this
DJ
on the
LeMahieu's
first
turn.
pitch, it's hard not to go after it, and that's just what he does.
And then he gets outed.
Jumps all over it.
But this will be gloved out there at 2nd as he didn't have far to go for the out.
Okay, Big Don, the Don Mattingly's up, the Donster.
Here's the first pitch to him. Sent on the ground out to 2nd. Scooped up, and that's the 2nd out.
Now batting.
Next will be the designated hitter, Lou Gehrig. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. From the stretch. High and deep to straightaway right.
That's gone. That is not gone. Never mind.
Reach to the track, and he'll put this one away.
A little bit earlier of a swing that probably would have been sent out of there.
For another shot, Matt Chapman. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Mickey Mantle.
As we're in the 8th inning for what's been a beatdown, 14-1.
First offering on its way. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted.
I think that was Mickey Mantle because Mickey Mantle solo home run. Goodbye. It was gone.
Batter's eye, a gargantuan home run.
I think that's the 2nd solo shot of the game. That one.
Solo
Ping.
shot to right center. His 2nd home run of the game as the blowout continues.
Number 99.
Now to the plate, Aaron Judge. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat. Popped up.
Oh, that's going to be a nasty little pop-up.
Waits on it.
And Judge will be called out.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres.
All right, but Torres 1 for 4.
And 1 gone so far in this inning. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hot shot to 3rd. Chapman has it cleanly.
Make that 1 for 5 for Gleyber Torres.
2 gone. And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. He's set and the pitch.
There we go. Let's see what he's got. Trevino's been trying pretty hard. He's just giving up 1 run. A nasty shot. Base hit single.
Boy, talk about having a day, Debro. He gets his 4th knock of the game, but mixed
that was, I mean, it was perfect. It would too. Yeah, it had to be.
Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in a tape.
Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Urshela's safe. He's safe. Oh, horrible call, umpire.
Striding in once again.
Tanaka's still in. And he gave up 6 runs from out of nowhere. Might want to take him out, coach.
Next for New York, Gary Sanchez. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. Throw on to first for the out.
And Sanchez is out of there.
The 9th inning gets underway. Into the box, DJ LeMahieu hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a
LeMahieu's gonna get a
solid
base
line
hit
drive
single.
like you did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
That's the big Don. He's up once again.
Standing in now, Don Mattingly, as he'll go after the
He gets a base hit single.
line one into right field for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch.
I mean, G-Bay, whatever his name is now, he's coming in. I think they went through the whole bullpen at this point.
On to pitch now, hoping for better results than the
That even he's shaking his head like, oh my goodness, I'm really stuck here right now. And a double play to get them out of there.
1 pitch, 2 outs, and the inning is over. And
They not want to take him out or something? Let's say. And the Yankees defeat the Athletics 15-7. I mean, it was.
Final score here. New York are playing home run
it was a
derby in this
beatdown,
one
and
as
Gary
they
Sanchez should be the player of the game. He
homers in the
had
game.
how many homers? 2 home runs, 5 RBIs. It was nuts. Gary Sanchez literally took him to the woodshed on that one. Alright, T. So, next up. Trying to see. There you go. Actually, kind of the Arizona Atlanta one looks cooler, so I'll go with the Arizona Atlanta. I'm glad I just realized we still need to play a couple of games there. So we'll probably go through here. We'll play this game.
Happy Saturday morning to you. Here's the news and results from Friday. Starting in the
Yeah,
National
we'll
League
use the
West,
Rockies, why not?
the Colorado
We'll,
Rockies totaled 11 hits as they got the best of the visiting Redbirds 6-1.
We'll do pitching in this one,
Cole
see how it
Hamels
goes.
pitched into the 9th inning with 1 earned run on his line as Atlanta got the win against San Francisco 4-1.
Auto.
The Pittsburgh.
Right. Oof, the Rockies are not in a good place. Yikes. What is up, Dunk Flunk? Welcome, welcome.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. A good matchup here for you tonight between the St. Louis
Cardinals and Rockies.
Jeff Hoffman, a right-hander from the Empire State, gets the starting assignment here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Here we go.
Hey, you know, Matt, pitching coaches say, hey, you have to throw the ball in the zone. You have to throw strikes. Well, this guy did it in his last one. The only problem is he found a lot of barrels. Gave up a bunch of base hits in his last one, and
he's got a 4-pitch repertoire, so let's see how Jeff Hoffman can handle being in this position. It's up to the 6th or 7th person just came in.
Yeah, Matty, the first game of any series is super important. You have a chance to set the tone, whether it's 3 games set or
that curveball's gonna be a very hittable pitch, I could tell.
The first one, you put that other team on their heels.
And Hoffman, 4th pitch, trying to go for the K.
Story at short. He's right there.
And he's out.
One away. Coming forward now is the Cards' designated hitter, Tommy Edman. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. 0-1 the count. Now a good pitch around the knees,
good call,
but it
that's
doesn't
good
quite
call.
catch the bottom of the zone. And it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
Now here it comes.
Okay, here he goes, Hoffman for the KO
Hit
pitch.
down the third baseline. Arenado's got it. Off balance throw, but he couldn't get enough on it, so it'll be scored as an infield single.
So
Frustrating, Dero. You make a good pitch and you get these
Just
guys
Hoffman,
that go
oh,
around in their
terrible
pass.
laser
You think
pitch.
you have an out, and all of a sudden it turns into an infield single.
Yeah, this is definitely part of his game, the ground attack, Dan. He's a speedster. He's going to get a ton of infield.
That's the second out. You got rid of Stan Musial pretty quick with that horrible chipped pitch.
So it's a runner at first with 2
Paul
gone.
Goldschmidt.
That'll bring up the big bat of Paul Goldschmidt. No balls and a strike to count. There he goes. That's a strike to throw down.
Got him with it out.
Great play to pick the throw and at the plate.
That's how you get through a tough inning. All right, oh, you guys didn't get a hit on there.
Leading off for the Cardinals, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
There's Hoffman. Hoffman's had a lot to prove this game.
Just off the
A
outside
bad change of pitch. Doesn't have a lot of control of his pitches. I see that.
In for strike 2. The 1-2.
Goes Hoffman, trying to go for the KO.
Still a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
He takes the changeup the other way out toward right center. Oh, and he misses it.
He missed it. He missed it. What an idiot.
So striding in, Matt Carpenter. Lifetime against this particular arm.
Whew.
He's 1 for 2. Giving chase is Tapia. He
Can
gets
Top
there to
actually
put
get that
it
one? He
away,
actually
but
does
the
get that one,
runner
but that
tags
arm
and
is...
breaks for third.
Yeah, it's actually a little bit better than I
And
thought.
he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away. So Paul DeYoung digs in next. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. And the run
Are we going to count that?
scores.
We're actually going to count that?
Cardinals run
Really?
toward first. It's 1-0.
I can't believe they actually counted that.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting
That was the one thing.
Right
That
out of the
Tapia
shoot
dude
from
just
step
gave
one.
up that
I
run
have
because I
to
can't blame the pitcher when you're outfield can't outfield.
Pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Yadier Molina goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that's through for a hit.
There we go. Yeah, I think this guy's have a hard time today. He doesn't have a good break.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Send it back
It's
right
a
where it came
little bit kind of low
Tyler
key. He's
O'Neill
kind of
set
mediocre a
play
little
here
bit.
as He quickly finds himself down a strike. It's
And
0-1. Well, you don't need us to tell you it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpire.
Nice to get out of the second inning with minimalistic damage.
That will do it.
Yeah, if the Rockies want to get some, at least a hit, like one, that'd be great.
And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. The windup and the 0-1. And he pops it up. Story into shallow center. He gets there.
He's out of there. Good
For the
job.
first out of the inning. And there's the signal now from the crew chief. As we expected, we will have a rain delay.
Begins to be
Why are
dicey,
we gonna have
man, if
rain
you're one
delay?
of these managers right now. But looks like this could be delayed somewhere between 45 minutes to an hour. Do you leave your pitchers in? Most of the ballparks have areas down below where guys can ride the bike or get on the treadmill. But you start getting into that 45-minute to an hour delay, you're starting
see
to
this
really
curveball goes
flip for
in.
danger. I'll be
Ooh.
interested to see what the
Hits
managers
the
do with these
mid
two
outside
pitchers.
corner. Here's Jeff Hoffman going for that strikeout. Oh, never mind. It's going to be a sky pitch.
Blackman is under it.
It's going to be an out. Oh, thank you so much, Octavian, man. Well, thank you. I will try my hardest. Thank you for the good luck.
Well, the rain is finally past us as we welcome you back. Jeff Hoffman looks to be ready to go as we're ready for baseball to resume. Standing in to get us going again, Stan Musial.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night.
Ooh,
if
that
he doesn't
same
have a
spot,
big game
too.
Right here, pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
Look for the changer.
He's got it.
The Rockies will not be full by that this time. It's going to be an out.
And the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals, but they're up 1-0.
They haven't gotten a hit. Hey, what's up, Johnny Utah? Thank you for the GG. Oh, I was skipping my part. Whoops.
Paul Goldschmidt. He reached base on an error and later came around to score last time up. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Tapia is
there we go. That's one out.
Has it for the first out. One man gone for the Cardinals in the fourth, and that brings up Matt Carpenter. And a high strike there, 0-1.
The difference between 0-1 and 1-0 is so monumental.
Come on, Hoffman, you got this.
All day, attacking the zone and getting ahead of these hitters.
Now here's the pitch.
And Hoffman with the pitch.
Slapped hard the opposite
That's going to be an out.
A quick glove at third, and there were 2 gone.
Yeah, I saw Hoffman's first couple games. He had like a 12-something, 12.90 ERA. I was like, you definitely got to shrink that for him. And even if he does lose, my goal is at least shrink that ugly ERA he's got on his record this season.
Chopped at third.
Hurry up, to the ball. There we go, we're out.
Gets him, and the side is retired.
But the Rockies need to get a hit, something. There, they literally have gotten nothing going. They still got nothing going. Oh dear.
All ready to go in the top of the fifth. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Blackman is under it. Makes the play.
Hey, we're out of that in the first inning. 1 pitch, 1 out.
Here's Dexter Fowler now. A base hit in his first trip. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Coming in is Tapia.
And Tapia, that's 2 pitches, 2 outs.
Makes the play to record the second out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And
Tyler O'Neill.
Next will be Tyler O'Neill. Out in front of it, strike
That
1.
fastball seems to be extremely hittable for a lot of batters this game.
And it's quickly 0-2.
That was gonna be an out. That was actually gonna be a ball.
3 hits and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Swung on
and he gets K'd.
That's the final out of the inning.
Hoffman's going out of the 5th inning. Look at that.
Here's Ryan McMahon now.
Someone please do something. But at least they're starting to somewhat, I guess, break the pitcher for the Cardinals because they've gotten a hit finally.
In there, and it's 0-1. That's strike 2 on a well-placed changeup around the knees.
His command has been outstanding so far.
And for that stutter, oh, he's seen it.
And that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
Hit on the ground out to short. Story brings it in.
Colton Wong is out of there.
The leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Into the box now, Tommy Edman. He flew out in his last at-bat. Lays off 1-0.
It's terrible, terrible throw.
Hit out towards second, reined in,
and he's
whip
gone.
This one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Ready once again, Stan Musial. He comes in
this guy.
0 for 2 thus far. Pitch taken,
And his fastball is like floundering.
In fact, bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
I guess he can't hit the strike zone anymore? Question mark?
You better be awfully careful because he's going
He really can't. What the heck?
3-0 to him now.
Like, he actually has been struggling. I'm holding on to it. That way it actually does go into the strike zone.
2 out, nobody on. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Dan, as a former pitcher, Are you privy
that
to
was
this
an
guy? I mean, he's
ugly
been swinging the bat well. I know it's only April, but
pitching
he's
to
been
that guy.
using the entire field, staying line to line.
That's what makes it so hard as a pitcher when you can't go one way when you pitch a guy in. He pulls it. When you throw
he's
it away, he hits
all
it
over the
other
place
way.
all of a sudden.
He's
That's
having
weird.
that ability right now just to be able to get the barrel to it, and he's having a real strong beginning to this season.
The count now at 2-1.
Actually, Goldschmidt get me through the sixth.
High in the air out to center field.
And we're out of that inning as Hoffman probably is going to be done after that. I might give him the seventh, a little bit of the seventh.
Digging in now will be Matt Carpenter. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays.
Curveball, come on, strike him out, Hoffman. Get me to the 8th inning. Get me to the 8th inning, baby.
Either way in these late innings.
You know you can.
Line to the right side.
That's one out, Hoffman. That's one out.
Good positioning for the first out. So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder Paul DeYoung. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. No balls and 1 strike. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Tries to go the other way as this is hit in the air down the right field line. Oh, and he misses.
That is the second time these crappy outfielders have made him look bad.
Wow, he must be living right because
that isn't obvious out.
To see the bat splintered, but instead he muscles the ball to right for a double. Might get some heckles from his teammates, but no doubt he'll take it.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch.
Oh, that's gone.
And a drive to right.
That 2-run homer is gone.
Goes. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one.
Hey, that wasn't a particularly good pitch right here. This guy doesn't get away with very many mistakes. He's going to have to do a better job pitching out of the middle part of the plate.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a
swing.
Yeah, he needs to be taken out.
To center field. No doubt about this one. Back-to-back home runs as that one's way out of here.
Another excellent swing right.
Now that second base.
Oh my God, they're pitching it. Look at this guy. And their bullpen is just as bad.
Heading for the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. Into a slide.
There we go.
And he makes a great catch.
It was 1-0, then became a funeral after that. And these Rockies, I can't even blame whatchamacallit. He tried.
Tommy Edman. He'll have the first crack at it here as we
And
start
these guys just they couldn't get the job done whatsoever. Really.
And that's down into left center for a base hit. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he's not stopping. He wants 3.
Wow.
And he's going to get there as he starts out the 8th with a leadoff triple.
Now batting.
At the plate now, Stan
What?
Musial. 1 ball, no strikes to count.
And that's his second triple this season. For some hitters, that's...
Story scoops it up, and they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third. Now a 5-0 lead.
Now batting. The first base.
Yeah, this guy I can't get him out.
Goldschmidt now. No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1 on its way.
Hey, as a hitter right here, you can't be leaning out over. I know those first 2 pitchers were in the outer half, but nothing saying he can't ride a fastball in right here.
Bye-bye.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Paul Goldschmidt becomes the first out of the inning.
Come on,
Starting
Pat.
with a sinker here, but that
Pizzos.
sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. Fouled off.
Yeah, it's hard to really picture where these pitchers are going with a guy who pitches like that.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
Why have all of these pitches fastballs?
First with 1 out. And a fastball flew it right by him, and there are 2 down. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone
just
of
like
attack.
swinging.
And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Count now, a ball and a strike. A swing and a ground ball to third.
Wow, that was lazy base.
For a base hit.
That was lazy fielding. That should have easily been a dive double play.
Sometimes you need to get a ground ball with eyes, and that's exactly what happened right there.
Yadi Molina digging in now, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And he falls behind 0-2.
I don't know why I keep forgetting I have that dynamic thing on.
Down the third baseline, but this will wind up.
I feel like constantly changes your difficulty on the fly.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the.
Unless this team can muster up 5 runs, I think we can kiss in this one goodbye.
Ready to take his hacks again, Dexter Fowler, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Comes set. Here's
Gunning it at him. Oh, strike.
Swing and a miss on the sinker. 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
Another
Come on, Pazos.
delivery.
Damn, you seen that one coming.
Bases are empty. 1 man out.
How is he retired after 25 pitches?
Hard sinker misses. 2-2.
That's just like, this guy really is that exhausted.
Got him.
He's
and
done
he
it
goes
in.
down on strikes for the 3rd time.
Well, it's been a
He
rough
just
series
started.
for him on the plate so far. That's
The heck?
4 strikeouts in the first 2 games. So this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
0-1 the count. Pitch on the way. Yanked high and deep
What's
down
up,
the line in right.
Tonio?
And it's a foul ball.
That fastball effects.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. The 0-2 delivery.
He has nothing but like he's just a fastball hit like pitcher. So I'm stuck using like 99-mile-per-hour pitches.
Hit in the air out toward left. Dahl's in pursuit. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire.
Yeah, but honestly, the Rockies had no type of offense. That was another reason. It's kind of hard for these pitchers to stay motivated when, well, then they get 2 runs.
5-2, the final score tonight. St. Louis took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end.
No, there's Jason Johnby. Rocky, he was the one who did anything. Look at that. Alright, so we got pitching. That done. You know, let's actually, for that matter, I'll do 2 more games. That way we can get through April. I think we'll call it there, because that actually kind of makes sense. We'll go through the first month and change. And then that way we can go through a month. That actually kind of sounds fun now. Alright, I think we'll do that. Alright, next up. Arizona, Atlanta. We're doing this one. It's like right in the middle.
Welcome to our Wednesday edition of Inside the Show. Let's jump right into Tuesday's action. Starting out in the NL West, the Braves sent 3 balls into the seats as they took down the visiting Diamondbacks 7-6.
Good, so they actually look to have a decent, except for their catcher. They don't have a better
17 hits
catcher.
in this one as they
Just
took down
put
the
him over
Nationals
there,
in
shall we?
Washington 14-0. Ian.
So go with the Rockies and Atlanta. This one will play the full game. Then we'll do 1 more. That'll just be me hitting. That way we don't do like a too long episode, but a long enough one, you know?
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Coming up. Now at the plate, Starling Marte. And we are set for
Here we go.
baseball here this
That
evening.
was pretty, actually, revamped the Braves stadium, which actually
Hard
which is
on the
pretty
ground
cool.
towards short, and that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning.
Yeah, nothing wrong with some first pitch. You guys at the point.
You're going to use the ambush tactics and not playing nice right there. Usually you're supposed to take the 0-0 pitch to start the game. He wasn't paying attention.
So now to the plate, David Peralta, as he'll go after the first pitch
David
and bounce
Peralta,
it into
okay.
foul territory. He'll enter play right at 333. 4 home runs, 13 RBIs. Marte off for second. In there, now the throw. And it's not in time.
That's stolen base. Good job, kid.
Well, I think he's making it pretty obvious why he's batting leadoff, isn't he? Works his way on base to start the game, and then does even better by swiping second to put himself into scoring position. He's trying to make an impact from the get-go in this one.
Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done. Up next for Arizona, Willie Stargell. Great chance.
Hey,
to
my boy,
drive
Willie
in a run
Stargell.
here in the early going. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Albies.
That was what I was expecting from you, Willie.
There were 2 down. So a man at third here with 2 gone.
Come on, come on, Marte.
Fielder Ketel Marte. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pitch swung on and hit.
That's not what I was looking for, Marte.
And he'll step on the
Well,
bag
we left the
himself.
man stranded. That's right. That's right.
Now to the plate, Ronald Acuna. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And that misses ball
Good
one.
to know you ain't got-
Guys,
you got
take a
some
look at this
control, kind
Diamondbacks
of.
squad as they begin play here tonight. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, guys, yesterday's loss was a tough
And he's
one.
going after 2
One-run
pitches.
loss. Hopefully they were able to just acclimate themselves to the city, get a chance to hit the streets, maybe regroup a little bit, and show up today ready to go.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Hey, what's up, Nick Markakis?
And he throws the
I remember when
fastball
you were
by him
like the
here,
man for
0-1.
Baltimore.
1 out, nobody on. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Matthew Ross.
Hey, D-Row, this is a pitcher's best friend. Matthew Ross, very wide strike zone.
Yeah, no excuses from the offense today. You
And
know
you're out of
coming in
there.
When you see the lineup card and Matt Ross is behind the dish, you better be aggressive.
Batting third, the designated hitter.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball.
Cool Chipper Jones with an icon.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I gotta believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
There's Weaver, the cutter.
And he
Ooh.
fouls this one off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
The curveball now about to go to fruition.
Another one sent
Swinging at
foul.
everything. Gonna nail him.
Scorched to third. Scooped up.
And Jones is out of there. We go to the second
And
inning.
this side is retired. Eduardo Escobar standing in. He'll get us started in the top of the second. And the first pitch of the inning here is promptly
Eduardo
laced into
Escobar getting a
center
base
field
hit single.
for a leadoff single.
Yeah, he's going to have to work that sinker down in the zone. That's his bread and butter pitch, and if he's going to leave that belt high, that's going to spell disaster.
At the plate, Carson Kelly. He grounds it sharply to third. He's right there. Over to Albies. On to Freeman. A double play.
It's the last thing these double plays. Come on, Arizona.
Batting seven, the right
Cole
fielder.
Calhoun will stand in now. He went deep in the contest last night.
Cole Calhoun.
High in the air and deep to
Let's
left
hope that
center
that's
field.
deep.
Back goes Ozuna.
Oh, that's about to drop.
On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Okay, looks like these guys don't really know how to hit for anything, so
Here's
it's
the
me.
cleanup hitter, Eddie Matthews.
It's not the where I can hit and know that they're going to be
300 in April.
great hits, so I
And he
gotta
takes ball one.
watch how I
He's undoubtedly
let them
one of
take
the
a
best
couple more
hitters in
pitches.
baseball, especially against right-handed pitching. He tends to hit for both power and average, so he's certainly a big threat in matchups like these.
Yeah, you could tell. He is just super confident against
Well,
right.
he swung, but he was swinging for something completely
Sometimes it's
different.
coincidence. Sometimes that you don't see many lefties, Matty. But bottom line is, 75% of the time there's a right-hander on the mound, and this guy finds barrel consistently.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Eddie Matthews is retired leading off the bottom of the second. No balls and 1 strike. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well. And I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball. He's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone. And if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought his good stuff in this one.
Just don't want to quit, huh?
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Another 0-2 coming. This is to right field.
That was my. I shouldn't have done that.
And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. Here's Marcell Ozuna.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter.
I did try to sneak him. I'm not gonna lie. I really did thinking, he ain't. What's gonna happen? He ain't got the stuff, and he just smashed it out of there.
Everything else, and he did just that.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. His batter-pitcher numbers with Luke Weaver. He's gone 3 for 11. Marte is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Braves get a run on. In now, Ildemaro Vargas. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Hit hard on the ground to second.
Ooh, that one barely got through there.
So he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
But you know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and
Nick
better things right
Ahmed.
here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well.
Now here's a fly ball, well hit. Back goes Ozuna. Still
And a 2-run home run for Arizona to take the lead. Ahmed with his 3rd home run of the year.
Hey, just great
and at a big time too, giving his team once again the lead.
Didn't try and do too much, beat him to the spot, kept the hands inside the baseball, and drove it right out of the park.
These Brave fans aren't happy about that.
Marte. And he'll quickly send a line drive to center field. Acuna is right there, 1 down. Stepping into the box, David Peralta.
There's David Peralta. I mean, last time you weren't too successful. Let's see if you can change that up here.
The windup and the 0-1. Line towards center field. But sadly for
the same guy.
Will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much
Will Stargell, I have more expectation for you, Chief. Yeah, I need you to be the leader.
On its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center.
I didn't mean.
Oh
dear, Willie.
And the inning is over.
Well, at least we regained the lead back. Nick Ahmed, thank you. The shortstop having to hit home runs now.
We're just about set to go here as the Braves come to bat in the 3rd inning, and this is an offense that's really been productive this year. They're currently tops in the league in runs scored, and the primary reason for that? Home runs, a category they lead the league in as well. One player told me that pretty much up and down.
Thank you, Heidi Watney, for your intrinsic journalism.
But he also said they're a lot more dynamic than that. With the guys they have, they know home runs will come, but it's their
I thought that was gonna be a ball.
On the bases and have quality at bats in those situations that sets them apart. Matt.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. See you later. Over the wall.
Home
run.
It's funny, I purposely put that away from the wheelhouse.
He looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. The numbers coming in, 278 the average, 4 home runs, and 16 RBI.
What?
Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt
about it.
Okay,
make that 3 solo home runs.
Jacks. Acuna digs in now. Swing and hit a pop to the right side of the infield. Stargell has a play. He's got it 1 away. Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
That's interesting. You got the lawnmower guy outside.
Swing here, but he clearly went around pitch that
I'd love to get up close and personal, that's for certain.
Behind 0-2 now.
Right, Weaver, you got this.
Skied into straightaway right. Calhoun has a read on it.
We're not even out of this inning. Jeez, I thought we were.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And standing in now, one of the best players of the past 2 decades, the great Chipper Jones.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart
Come
of
on,
the plate.
we can get through this.
Newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves.
We just need to stop giving up home runs in general.
Hit hard on the ground is short. On to Stargell at first.
And that's the end of the 3rd inning. Whew.
Digging in, Ketel Marte. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming, here it is. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Back goes Markakis on the warning track. He makes the catch. So the bases are empty with 1 man.
If these are good hits that these guys are getting, they're just perfectly positioned.
Swing and
that's gone. Off the bat, Escobar gonna tie this game back up for the Arizona Diamondbacks. His ninth homer of the year. Wow, okay.
We're watching an impressive power display today. With that one, these 2 teams have now hit a combined 5 homers in this game.
Matty V, this is turning into Home Run Derby Part 2.
This really is a home run derby. I mean, all we're doing is scoring.
But he gets by the glove down the line.
We're scoring via home runs.
They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of 2 ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
Oh, damn it.
And Markakis will tuck this one in for out number 2. Digging in, Ildemaro Vargas.
Come on, Vargas, we got you. Come on, we got you, man. We need you.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Pulled toward right center.
Or maybe that's going to be it. No, it's not going to be a home run.
He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. But
the third baseman and shortstop getting the home runs.
Stepping in for the Braves, Eddie Matthews. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. High in the air out to center field. Marte has it, and it's a quick out number 1.
That's out number 1. Come on, we need an inning where you're not just getting rocked here.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that brings in Freddie Freeman. In there, no balls and a strike.
Expect the guy on the mound to keep attacking the zone. He wants a quick inning so he won't be nibbling.
And it's fouled away.
Give me this curveball. Let's get him out of here.
0-2 pitch. Swing and a ball sliced foul.
This crowd is enjoying all the free balls they're getting.
3 runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta.
All right, Freeman's out of there.
In there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Wow, Marcell Ozuna.
With the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but
acquired via free agency. Wow, okay,
so
okay.
it's a backwards K for him.
A ball and a strike.
Steve Vink.
Now the fastball.
Another strike, got him.
Here he comes on a ball and
Come on, let's came out of here.
Got him looking.
Got him.
That ends the inning.
Good
Braves
stuff.
Are set down 1, 2, 3. 4 innings in the books, tied 3-3.
We've gotten 6 hits compared to this, so they're only their 3 hits have been homers.
Standing in, Nick Ahmed. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Hit to 3rd. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Oh no.
So to the
Come on,
plate,
Marte.
the Diamondbacks designated hitter, Starling Marte. 1 for 2 with a base hit back in the first
Oh
inning.
my gosh, sluggish hitting, guys. Diamondbacks need to get it together.
First, and there are 2 away now. Into the box now.
It's for, oh, it's okay. We're timing it good. We're just.
Oh, and this deflects right off him. Throw on
That is heartbreaking.
A 3-pitch. Set now for the bottom of the 5th. So up steps Ozzie Albies. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Right there for strike 1. Strike 2.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
Fouled away.
Well, I guess what it means with battle mode is foul everything about to throw at him for like the next 7 pitches.
Lofted in the air.
Or not, just pop it up. That works too.
Vargas calls for it. Makes the play.
That's one out.
So the base is empty here with 1 away.
And Weaver, oh, please do your job like the other guy. Thank goodness. That's 2 outs. 2 quick outs. What's up, Tim Joe? And what's up to the 8th person in here?
For the 5th, and that brings up the former #1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson, fouled off.
Uh-oh.
Right down the middle.
Ooh, right down the middle. That was a risky changer.
Looking for, taken for a strike.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle center cut. Tough pitch to take.
Hit down the line at first.
Come on, Stargell. Get him out of there. We go. Let's go to the 6th inning.
Nothing. Stepping in, Willie Stargell, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Hit well on the ground to first. And this throw gets away from him.
We'll take it. The Diamondbacks will take that mistake. Stargell gets a base hit. Well, not it's going to be an error, but you guys, yeah. You guys get the point.
Digging in once again,
there was a hit.
It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Line hard toward
that was a beautiful shot.
Gets down and he's got himself a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
He got the pitch he wanted and he didn't miss it right there.
Here goes Escobar.
So here's Eduardo Escobar. Into right field, that's a base hit. And this one scoots all the way to the wall.
Can Stargell's slow self go home to take lead, and the Diamondbacks take a lead? Now it's 4-3.
4-3 ball game. On his way out to the mound.
And then we immediately have a new pitcher. Wow. That was quick.
Here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. He'll wind up lasting just 5 innings here. Didn't pitch all that poorly, yet he's gone nonetheless. Swanson brings it in.
That'd be the first out, but another RBI scores. Now it's 5-3. Diamondbacks in the lead.
Runner at second, 1 away, and that'll bring in the left-handed hitting outfielder Cole Calhoun.
Calhoun is 0 for 2.
On the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Pulled high in the air out to right field.
Oh my, that is
Markakis has a read on it. He makes the catch and tagging.
Oh, what
is the
an
runner
arm!
from second.
What an arm from Markakis. I forgot he still had that arm.
Digging in the switch hitter, Ildemaro Vargas. A hit in 2 tries so far. First delivery to him on the way. Liner toward right center.
Ooh, oh, he caught that. Hey, the Diamondbacks should be pleased. They were able to tack on 2 runs.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now.
Due to the Atlanta Braves' misfortunes.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Not the diamond. Oh, it's gonna be a strikeout.
Breaking ball takes care of him for the first out.
I think that curveball is a big reason why he's able to turn things around in this start after a rough beginning. It's got some good bite to it, so that tells me he's doing a nice job of snapping it off.
That was a perfect shot. You can tell from the sound of the bat.
That pitch like you're supposed to.
All right, so not too bad. It's 5-3. This game has been quite intense, to say the least.
Him not ever seeing the stretch.
Oh my!
We'll see how he does with a runner on now.
0-2 to the Hall of Famer Chipper Jones. Markakis stands at first with one out. Swing
and Jones gets K'd.
And he's down on strikes.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent.
Oh dear, here goes Eddie Matthews.
There's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And hey, a strikeout always works too.
And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to third.
And there you go. Diamondbacks to be able to get out of the 6th inning before it got too hectic.
Striding in, Nick Ahmed comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Popped high in the air.
That's gonna be a massive pop. Yep.
Over to his left.
Easy out.
Play, 1 away. 1 gun down the Arizona 7th, and
I love when people doing their lawn mowing thing.
Swing and a liner.
Be a base hit for Marte.
For his 2nd hit of the afternoon.
Now batting, number 6.
In now, David Peralta.
I thought he was gonna steal again. Come on, Peralta. Let's see what you got. You're 0 for 3, man. We need a hit from you.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch.
That was a nasty shot.
Hit to right. And they'll have runners at 2nd and 3rd.
He finally gets a hit on.
One-out double.
Hey guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't.
They're gonna intentionally walk him. I don't know how I feel about that.
Here on the
and you're gonna have Kendall Marte? Oh, wow, that means they really don't think this guy's gonna hit. I have full faith in this guy.
From the stretch, ripped on the ground to first. The 2nd for 1.
I take back what I said, folks. I take back what I said. I don't have faith in him.
Freddie Freeman will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning. As we flash you back and take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. And he'll
that's going to luckily be an out.
Foul territory for the first out. The next to bat for Atlanta, Marcell Ozuna. No hits to this point. Ahmed with a great slide.
Good save, and Ozuna's got to be out.
Wow. Now in the box, Ozzie Albies. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
That's one of those pitches you just float over the plate.
Come on, get rid of Albies. Weaver, we can get up.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll be off the wall in right center.
It's lucky for Weaver. It was only a double instead of a homer.
At release point, he wanted to pull this pitch back. Change up middle of the plate usually gets deposited in the seats.
First pitch fastball.
Yeah, usually, but luckily that wall was that high. That's why we don't struggle with me. Struggle on me now.
Hit here as a hitter, you have a base open, so you have to almost be trying to think like the pitcher. Is he going to try to pitch around me, or is he going to come at the strike zone?
From the belt, kicks and deals.
And got himself out of that inning with the strikeout. We go to the 8th inning.
Mark Melanson will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season. First pitch on its way. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble.
Bar. Look at that.
And this one scoots all the way to the wall. And he'll pull into 2nd with his 4th hit of the ball game.
So Escobar's having a great game. One of the main important key factors of the Arizona Diamondbacks lead.
One hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
That's me wrong.
Ozuna arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first down. And he'll make
Let's
it
have a
up
guy
to
on third now.
safely here with one away.
Cole Calhoun, who was another guy who's done diddly squat so far for him.
0 for 3 in the game so far. Just gets a piece of it, strike one. 5 runs, 11 hits. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. A swing, and this
I was going to say diddly squat. He's about to hit that. That's about to be a 2-run home run for the Diamondbacks. Extending their lead now 7-3.
To the plate now, Ildemaro Vargas.
Second base.
Pulled toward right center field. After it is Acuna.
That's a being out, yeah,
He
Papa.
tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Nick Ahmed will stride in, but first we take you back to the third as you take another look here at his 2-run homer that had him rolling early on. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left
That could
field.
be gone. Oh, he
get
caught
there
it.
to make the running play, and that will end the inning.
Cole Calhoun with a massive 2-run shot. One more time. Bang!
This 2-run home run. Dansby Swanson lining up to hit. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
This one's flared off to the right side.
Oh,
Lays out for it, but he can't pull it in.
the dive didn't work.
And the Braves have something going right away. It's a leadoff double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game.
Come on, don't flail on me now.
We'll see now if this game proves to be.
You've got this, Calhoun. Not Calhoun. Weaver. You can get through this inning. You've got this, man.
Nobody out. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He can pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
Calhoun has the best view of this
That's
one,
one
so
out.
he'll take it for the first out. He's set and the pitch. Line drive to center field. Marte.
Markakis is out. That's 2 outs here in the 8th inning.
Striding forward now is the DH, Chipper Jones.
And that is a 2-run home run belted by Chipper Jones.
Drive to right. There it goes.
And with that, folks, it's now 7-5, and
Into the box now, Eddie Matthews.
I'm actually going to let that be a ball.
Fastball that misses off the plate for ball.
We're going to officially take him out. He's had a great game, but we actually need oh my God, no good pitchers, man. I'm telling you what's happening. What is happening?
Arizona skipper up out of the dugout on his way.
All right, so we got Archie Bradley going to come in. I need a guy who's fresh that isn't almost like dying.
He'll leave after an up and down 7 2/3 innings, but he stands to be the winning pitcher should this score hold up. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game
knuckle
has
curve.
undoubtedly
Never
been
mind,
the long ball.
he blocked
Guys,
it.
what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player,
You guys wonder why the microphone was going on and off? It's just because I don't know about you guys, but I don't want to hear a lawnmower that for some reason is constantly trimming the same grass it already cut. But common sense for most people isn't really a thing, so I guess they're just gonna keep trimming over it.
Now and stepping in, Starling Marte. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. Well, he gets the inning started with a bang.
Marte with a solo shot home run.
To lead off the inning.
The Diamondbacks trying to make sure that they get this win.
It's a solo shot for Starling Marte. Home run number 3 here in the early going as they open up an 8-5.
It's now 8-5.
Shane Green, 6'4" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching. He pulls this one into right.
Good first out in the 9th inning.
At him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out. So ready for another shot now.
Hey, big Willie Stargell.
1 run in and 1 gone so far this
0 for 3 with a walk.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit out towards second.
Make that 0 for 4.
On on to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
Come on, Marte.
Cleanup hitter for Arizona.
Let's keep this inning alive.
He was a double play victim last time around. Here's the first pitch to him. Line drive to center field.
And that's going to be for the top of the ninth. We got one more inning. And what's been a hell of a game, to be honest. These guys have...
But the D-backs tack on, courtesy of this solo
And the lawnmower's back. What an idiot.
Now at the plate, Freddie Freeman. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. No balls and a strike to count.
Come on, Bradley. We need you to be ironclad right now for 2 more batters.
Rounded down the third
Gosh, these guys really don't want to give up. Like, much respect to the Braves, and they really tested my pitching. Alright, that's 1 out. Friedman's gone.
Supporters here, 1 away.
If we can get rid of our Ozuna.
On its way. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he fouls this one off.
Ozuna's always a tough one to get out. Come on, Brad. This is your last batter. If you get him out,
this is line to left.
This won't be your last batter.
That finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
See, Bradley, why are you giving up the hits, man?
Right there, keeping him at first base. Boy, D-Roll, that looked like it had extra bases.
Oh, jeez, that was terrible.
Great job by the left fielder to get to that ball and get the ball back in, keeping that to a single.
Albies with a 1-1 count now.
Bradley looks pissed off now. Look at him. He's just struggling along.
It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
And here's a changeup in there.
And Albies is K'd out.
And that's the second out of
now
the
let's get the closer in here.
Andrew Chafin takes over on the mound now as he'll try to get the final out of the ball game here and pick up a save. High fly ball out to straightaway center.
And that should be the save for Chaffin. And the Diamondbacks defeat the Braves 8-5 in what was a home run derby classic.
8-5 tonight. The D-backs.
What a crazy game. That was honestly just nuts all around. Alrighty, with that intense, we got 1 more. And then we'll also do a bye week. I think it'd be fair if we do a bye week for this week, and then yeah, so do 1 more game here. We'll skip 1 week, then we'll come back on this week. Awesome. All right, so we are going to do let's get out of there. All right, Tampa Bay and Cleveland. Let's do it. Oh, Tampa just came out of nowhere with all these wins. All right, we got Morton Bieber.
Hello there, baseball fans. Let's recap what went down around the league on Monday. Starting in the AL East, the Cleveland Indians combined to give up just 5 hits as they took down the Rays in St. Petersburg.
Yeah, and we're going old school.
The Kansas City Royals stopped their 6-game losing streak as
we're
they
going
beat
to the Polo Grounds, everybody.
7-6. The Toronto Blue Jays beat the visiting Red Sox 3-2.
I would love for that lawnmower to stop coming over here. He's not doing anything. You already cut the grass. What are you doing? So the folks, that was like my rant for the day, because it made no sense to me. None whatsoever. And welcome to the 10th person just in here, I think.
We are under the lights.
Alright, so this will be the last game we got for them. We'll skip and kind of want to show you guys the stats, standings, see where every team is actually ranked, and cool things like that. How are you cutting grass? I can literally see there's no grass out here. I wish I could show you guys. There's absolutely no more grass to cut, and he's still cutting grass.
Reined in. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Jose Martinez, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. He's got it. Throw gets
Yeah,
it.
so yeah, looking for better results when he went 0 for 4. That one was like, oof. Mega oof.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the versatile center fielder Manuel Margot.
Hey, base hit.
And in for a base hit.
What was that? What? Whoa! What? I really don't like auto assist running. I gotta figure out to take that off. That was way too risky.
First pitch, base hit up the middle.
Up next for the Rays, Austin Meadows. And as you can see, he's seen that average climb the last week or so. And nothing will come of the
You chipped it, kid. You chipped it. Oh my god, I chose they had scored 4 runs in 2 innings.
Standing in, G-Man Choi. And they've got some work to do.
Hey, my boy G-Man Choi.
4-0 already. Rolled slowly down the first baseline. This gets
Oh, that is an
foul.
extremely slow slider.
There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner.
But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance though as it landed in the upper deck.
As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side.
Yeah, that change speeds of like super slow ball then super fast ball is gonna get me.
Ready now, Willie Adames, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Circling under it is Lofton, and he takes care of it for out number 2.
Well, something I will say. There's a good chance that the only homers we're going to see in this game are the ones that will be in the corners. That's 483 feet, which, well, most hitters, let's just say they don't really hit over 430 feet balls, so it'd be interesting.
And that'll
As
bring
the Rays are getting murdered.
The inning, and Dan, they're
Oh
down
my.
6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
At the plate, Mike Zunino. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting.
Come on, Mike. So now I used you in 2019 to MLB The Show. You were great for me. Hit more home runs.
But he can't get there. It's over his head. And he'll pull into second.
Hey, we get a double. Woohoo.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looks
Where's Johnny Damon?
driving that pitch for a double.
Please tell me you guys didn't trade him.
Going a bit.
Right side, hit hard. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
That had to be in the scouting report right there. You don't see too many 0-0 breaking ball ambushes in the game anymore. He had to know that pitch was coming.
Got Jose Martinez.
Jose Martinez.
And he puts it
Oh,
on the
that!
ground to second.
I was like, please, we need the
Into
runs.
center field for a base hit. And the runner from third scores as they try to work their way back into this one. Over to third, but it's thrown away.
Dan, you know what? You like to see that from an offense. When you have a guy in scoring position, there's no sense in waiting around. He saw a pitch he liked right there, and he went after it.
He did, D-Row, and I think that's what most hitters do. They come up with guys on base and they can potentially drive in. They're looking for a pitch to hit, and he didn't.
Martinez rounds the corner and is headed home. And he will
That
score as well.
might be an inside the park home run.
Score on the inside the park home run, and that was a gift right there.
An inside the park home run. Holy Lord. I can't believe that just happened. This is one more time. Wow, that literally was an inside the we just saw it inside the park home run. And that, wait a minute, that's going to be a solo shot home run. Austin Meadows with his 7th home run of the year.
another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Ji-Man Choi the next to hit.
Ji-Man Choi.
Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw gets him, 2 down.
I think Cleveland just got rudely awakened. In fact, the Rays will not go down without a fight.
For his second at-bat, Willie Adames flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Skied into straightaway right. Mercado is there, and he puts it away.
Now it's 6-5, folks. We got a ball game on our hands. I really didn't think I'd ever see really an inside the park home run in the show, but we just have.
Digging in now, Brandon Lowe. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not
Darn
enough
it.
to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
Yandy Diaz.
Line drive to center field.
Uh-oh. Ooh, let's me base hit.
For a 1-out base hit.
You think there's any justice in the game, watch those 2 at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
So here's Mike Zunino. A line shot to third base.
Darn it,
And
Mike
the runner
Zunino.
gets back, no double play.
Now
back to the
Come on,
top of
Jay
the
Wendell.
lineup. Stepping in, Joey Wendell.
How come they have designated hit this in
Line so far in
top of the
game.
order? It's so weird.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Liner into right center. That's a base hit. Now this will rattle up against the wall. Diaz is on his way home. And the runner will score from first.
It's me inside the park home run. Inside the park home run.
Around to score.
That's 2 inside the park home runs. It is now 7-6. Tampa's in the lead.
Trip to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. Line towards center field. That gets down.
That's going to drop. It's going to be a base hit.
And he is into second with a 2-out double.
The game low-key glitched itself.
And that'll bring up Manuel Marco. As he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center.
And that's going to be out here in the fourth. It's now 7-6. The Rays in the lead. Now we're tied, folks, 7 apiece. Both teams with 9 hits.
The Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, Austin Meadows, comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side.
It's going to be an outs for Meadows.
There's one down to lead off the frame. Digging in to try it again, Ji-Man Choi. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Pulled high in the air out to right
Ji-Man Choi, Ji-Man Choi.
Right fielder, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record this.
Well, Choi's trying. He really is.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next will be Willie Adames. Into center field.
Minor single.
Hit. So he delivers with 2 away, and the bottom of the 5th marches on.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Didn't try and do too much.
Look at the picture. Like, oh, wait, my face.
Right back where it came from.
At the plate now, Brandon Lowe, as he rips it on the ground to second.
It's going to be an out. And that means we're going to the 6th inning.
In time, and that.
Yikes. And then it is officially 10-7.
Yandy Diaz. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Do the Rays have any more offense in them? That's the question. I mean, 7's a lot, but I think the Indians are trying to pretty much make a claim that, hey, you're done.
Hard hit at third. Throw on to first, and
that's 1 out.
Baseman grounds out to the other, 1 away. Here now is Mike Zunino. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared for this next day, bit.
I'm waiting to see where's Johnny Damon.
Digs in now. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the...
There's a good out. Did them drop 5 more runs?
Jose Martinez.
Well, now it's 15-7.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Lofton is there. 1 out.
Let me see something. No, I can't make substitution.
The center fielder, number 13.
Just curious. Where's Mr. Damon? What did they do with Johnny? Why is Johnny Damon not in? Can we just? We'll get to that.
So stepping in, Manuel Margot.
You have 2 guys who should be in who aren't in.
Out in front of it, strike 1.
Oh, who is he's? If this kid wasn't having a good game, I'd take him out.
A bouncer up the middle. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting. The right fielder.
So coming to the plate, Austin Meadows. He was a ground out victim last time up. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
That was early? What? How late must the...
Skied into straightaway right.
I feel like I'm just too late at that point.
On the run. He tracks
That's funny.
down,
They're still saying that's early, and I'm like, I don't understand how. Like, are we gonna take him out, or are we just gonna leave him in there? All right. Oh, whoops! I meant like y'all can skip the whole thing now. This guy need to come out. Sorry, G-Man, you ain't doing anything useful. Can you field? You can't. Neither can he. It works.
Johnny Damon will try and get his club back into it here as he'll pinch hit to lead off the home half of the 8th. Now a changeup is bounced to second. He's right there.
This guy just has horrible speed pitches, and it's like the patience stuff. The weight is so bad. His fastball's feel like a changeup, and his changeup feels like a freaking Ephus pitch. With potentially less than like 50 miles an hour.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his 2nd hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
In now, Brendan Lowe, as he'll go after the first pitch and line one into right field for a base hit. The relay throw.
He's safe. He's safe.
Get him. Cutting it close.
Welcome to the 11th person who just joined this stream. Welcome, welcome.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at bat right there, or probably his last at bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never, and I'm sure when he
Crap.
walked into that batter's box.
No, darn
And
it.
the throw is in time to get him to.
Yeah, pitching has been terrible this game. Yeah, 15 runs is unexcusable.
Settling in now, Mike Zunino starting things for
But hey, at
his
least we've
side
seen 2
in
inside the park home
as
runs.
They face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Come on, Mike. I need homers galore.
These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
0-1 count and the pitch. Loud
That was a
contact off the
beauty
bat
of a hit.
Zunino, and a ball sent to deep left field. And that is off the
Get that
wall.
double. Get that double. There we go.
And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
Yeah, making this comeback is going to be a little bit impossible. We can't get rid of you, can we? We can't.
Hitless out and get to his head too much because that's his 2nd hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
Mercado is there to put it away for route number 1.
Yeah, I'm trying to sub Kiermaier in.
So digging in now.
But these guys have all been hitting pretty well.
His last at bat. First offering on its way. Grounder
That
down
should
the
be a
line
hit,
at third.
umpire. It bounced well enough.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
See, the funny part is they're saying that that's early, and I'm like, I don't get how. They got...
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Line towards center field. Coming
There we
on
go.
is Lofton, but this gets down for a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
They're not letting me get Kiermaier in there, darn it.
You have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect
Come
the
on,
line
come
drive.
on.
I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
And this will get
It's a double,
over
so
the
is that
wall, in
gonna
fact,
be a
so just the
hit?
one run will be allowed to score.
Pretty good swing right there as he drives this ball deep. One hops over the wall, and he could just walk into second base with a
No, what did he?
double.
And a step
Crap.
on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
Brandon Lowe's gone. I think he's up next. I know it's big giant Johnny Damon. I had you as a pitcher the first time. Johnny boy, I need a hit.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
That's not a good pitch. We want that pitch.
Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. This is pulled into right, and that
Ooh.
finds the outfield grass for a base hit. The relay, and he is out.
What an
at
idiot.
second
What an
base.
idiot. Why did that
Partners,
stupid
that's
artist just
gonna
do that?
it for this one.
Alright, anyway,
15
folks.
to 10, the
15 to
final
10.
score here. The Indians
Yikes.
wrote an important 6.
Pitching was terrible for the Rays. That's something I definitely want to work on for agency because that was yikes. Yikes. I mean, they scored 7 runs. Typically, that would be good for any game, but Cleveland was just on. He had 2 home runs and 7 RBIs. They took out Jose Ramirez. They would have won this game. But let's actually get to. We already played this week, so we're gonna skip this week and come all the way over here. We have 3 bye weeks as a commish. I'm taking one of them right now to progress and see what happens. Alrighty, so let me actually. I don't want to hear that. It still does that, darn
It's
it.
Monday morning and welcome
Anyway.
to Inside the Show. Starting in the AL East,
Oh my
the
goodness.
Rays grabbed 13 hits in the game as
That's
they
too
got
much.
the
All
win
right.
in a laugher
So
against the
where
Rangers.
we're at right now,
9-2.
let's take a look at the standings real quick.
Entering
The
today's
American
action,
League
the Rays
East. The
sit
Yankees
in
right now are
third
20
place
and
in the
12.
American League East
Orioles
division,
20 and 20.
and
The Rays are
Rangers
19 and
sit
23.
in last
The Red
place in the
Sox
American
18.
League West
I mean, the
division.
Blue Jays 18 22, and the Red
The
Sox
Yankees
17
had 12
and
hits as a team
25.
as they beat the
In the
visiting
AL
Red
Central,
Sox
the Twins are
6-5.
24 and 16,
As
while
of
the White
today,
Sox are
the
22 and
Yankees are
18.
atop the
The Indians
American
happen
League
to be
East
23 and
division,
20.
and the Red Sox
The Royals are
are at the
18 and
bottom
22,
of
while
the
the Tigers
division.
are a measly 14 and
Angels
26.
allowed only 5
Then
hits
in the
game as
West,
they beat the O's in
what's up,
Baltimore
Wale?
4-3.
Then
Heading
in the
into
West,
day,
we have the Angels
Orioles
who are
sit in
12,
second
27
place in the
and
American
12.
League East
The
division,
Athletics who are
while
23 and
the
19.
Angels are leading
The Astros who
the
are
AL
20 and
West.
21. The Mariners
Oakland
who are
Athletics
yikes at
brought
17 and
out the Bruins
26.
in a
And the
3-game
Rangers who
sweep
are
as
already
they got
looking
a
to be
walk-off
doing
win
pretty
against the Blue
horribly
Jays,
at
6-5.
15 and
At
25.
the start of the day,
In the
the
National League
A's
East,
are
we
in
have the
second
Phillies
place in the
who are
AL West,
26 and
and
14. The
Blue
Braves are
Jays
also
are in
26 and
third place in the
16.
AL
The
East.
Nationals 23 and 16,
Tigers
while the
allowed
Mets
only
are
5
14
hits as a
26, and the
staff
Marlins are
as
doing
they
worse
bested
than
the
they bet
visiting
12 and
Indians
29.
8-4. Entering today's action,
That's good to
the
hear, Walt.
Tigers
It's good to
are
hear you're
in
doing
last
pretty good.
place in the AL Central,
In the NL
and
Central, the
Indians
Brewers and
are
Cardinals are
third
both
in
tied
the
for first place at 26 and
Alex
15,
Avila
while the Reds are
launched
behind
2
them at
home runs
19
and
and
added
21. The
5
Pirates
RBIs
happen to be
to his
18 and
total,
21,
leading Minnesota
while the Cubs
past
are
the
18 and
Royals
23.
8-4. As of
Last but not
right
least,
now,
in the National League
Twins
West,
are
the
leading
Dodgers are in
American
first
League
place at
Central,
24 and
while the
15, while the
Royals
Diamondbacks are
are
even
fourth in the
20-20.
division.
While the Rockies are 18 and 21, the Giants and Padres equally are 16 and 24.
9-3.
So, guys,
As
with
of
that
today,
being
the
said,
Astros are in third place in
let's
the
take a look
AL
at the
West,
awards.
while the Mariners are
We'll skip
fourth
through that
in the
real quick.
division. The Miami Marlins halted their 6-game losing streak as they beat the Braves in Atlanta
Can let them
4-3.
talk.
In the standings, the Braves sit in second place in the National League East division.
How many awards
while
are there,
the
for good
Marlins
Lord?
are at the bottom of the division. The Chicago Cubs racked up 11 hits as a team as they bested the visiting Nats 8-5. Entering the day's action, the Cubs sit in last place in the National League Central Division.
Go Braves.
And the Nationals
So,
sit in third place in the National League East Division. The Brewers set 3 balls into the seats as they took down the
We'll let
visiting
that,
Diamondbacks 8-0. As of right
do for a
now,
little
the
bit.
Brewers sit in first place in the National League Central
alrighty,
Division.
awesome.
And
So that being
the
said, guys,
Diamondbacks
please
are
leave
in
a like, leave a
second
comment,
place in the
subscribe to
NL West.
BVTV. We'll see you
The
next
Philadelphia
time.
Phillies earned the 3-game
Stay off
series
the hook.
sweep as they defeated the Pirates at PNC Park 8